at the baseline and the net, and it really depends on what you can do. So I'm playing a guy with a big forehand, and you'll notice the shift here in my second serve to hit the forehand. There are two things going on right here, right? I'll hit the serve. Watch my coverage. My coverage is really a little more traditional. He's going to try to shift over and hit more forehands, and I basically play neutral, where I'm staying like one step over in the middle, so I have forehand or backhand. If I had a stronger forehand than backhand, I could stand to the left of that middle line, and that'll ensure I have more forehands. But my forehand and backhand are pretty even. My ground stroking game serves one purpose: get me to the net. If you have a big forehand, try to hit more forehands by shifting as much as possible. See, I can hit forehand or backhand by standing over here. If I had a stronger forehand, if I step to my left of that middle line, I probably would generate more forehands. I might cover a little bit more, but I would hit more forehands. So think about your positioning when you're playing singles. Where you stand determines what shot you can hit next. So I hit the forehand here. See how far in the middle he is? He's doing what I'm talking about. By standing more in the middle, I will have a hard time hitting the ball to his backhand. Even if I hit the ball down the line to his backhand, he could potentially shift and hit a forehand at me, because he's already sort of over. It does open up the short angle cross court on his forehand, but because his forehand is stronger, he has a longer reach on the forehand also. So if you have these things in your favor, think about those things in terms of positioning and try executing the match. I try to go just deep cross, playing neutral. And remember, the reason I play neutral is I want to be able to bisect the possibilities. If he goes down the line or if he goes cross court, I'm in the middle of both opportunities. That's how you play normal singles. That's why people stand off center for the middle, because you have to be able to cover cross court and down the line, and you want to be in the middle. If my forehand is stronger, I stand a little bit closer to cover down the line to my backhand, preventing them from hitting the ball to my backhand, but giving more room on the forehand. But you're playing percentages. Can they hit the cross court? Now my goal here is I need to be able to read what shot he's going to hit. Is he going to hit down the line, or is he going to hit cross court? Watch my movement upon hitting the ball. I try to make a point to watch the racket as the ball leaves his racket, and trying to determine where he's going to go based on his setup of his shoulders and his racket positioning right there. There's a base shot here down the line. Easy for him to hit, hard for me to get back. He goes down the line here, high over net, short, because the down the line short in the cross court sets up this secondary shot. This is what you want to also have. You want to have a base shot that's hard for your opponents to get back. That's a hard shot for me to do. Then he shifts over to have the forehand. So now he can go cross court, down the line, or inside out to my backhand. The ideal shot is taking that green shot to my backhand. Why would he hit the ball to me? And if you go wide to my forehand, you do open up the cross court angle and down the line angle on my forehand. But hitting a deep shot to my backhand probably force your opponent to hit a slice, unless they're really good and can hit a backhand on the run. He does what you're supposed to do right there. He gets a short ball, he attacks the weaker side, comes in. I'm on the run. He even plays more middle position than normal. You want to stand close to the middle so that if you dash or dive to the forehand down the line, you can cover it. But he's playing more in the middle because he wants to hit more forehand volleys also, as opposed to backhand volleys. He should be more over to cover the line, more to his left. However, he likes to hit more forehand. So he hits the ball to me and covers the court just the same way he does on baseline to more forehand. Has the overhead here. This is just luck. My momentum is carrying me past the ball. Not the ideal situation. First one, I was just luck. I thought he was going cross court. Got a good lob on that. The key is to get back into neutral position right here. You also want to be in front of your opponent when they hit it with the overhead. I'm not trying to play more forehands. I'm just trying to get back in position. Because what happened was, as I was hitting those lobs, my momentum carried me past the ball. And so I had to take extra steps to cover. Normally, you want to try to get to the ball and stop. That way you don't have to take extra steps to recover. Now we're back to neutral, and I'm just happy to be here. Now I'm trying to force the issue again. I don't know why I'm hitting so many balls cross court to his forehand. Deep ball, just get the ball back. Trying to get the ball to his backhand. It should be more of a concerted effort for me to hit the ball to his backhand. His forehand is a deep loop. I go to his backhand, he hits a flat backhand, shorter, well, semi-flat. I go back to the forehand deep. I'm actually getting tired, so this is a forced play. And I hit cross court to check onto his backhand also. But notice the positioning here. Look how deep it is. But I loop it so I can get the ball in and I can get into a service box. Whenever you come to the net, the key in this will be to make sure that you're inside the box. I like this cross court on this shot because it gives me more room. Going down the line would have been hard because I have a short distance, high powered net. Going cross court loop with the flow of the angle, it's pretty easy to hit the spin shot. And the key is here, I got position. If you can be in the service box by the time they make impact with the ball, you have the advantage as a volleyer. He's going to his right, he's far out position. Some players are weak, they can't hit the ball cross court. They can only hit down the line. So when I come to net, I cover it down the line. Israel's not weak. So I hit the loop, I come in, he's on the run, goes back to me, and I miss. However, the strategy was sound. So if I keep doing the same strategy, the odds are I will succeed. And that's the key. Figure out how he plays the middle and how you're going to play the middle and how you can get the ball to his backhand and work out the point coming in net.